if you're a fitness trainer and you're looking to double your business during the month of December, I'm just going to position this nicely so you've got a good frame, then I'd just ask you for a few minutes of your time this morning, and I'm going to share with you some ideas around how you can double your business. So let me switch to the full frame, and I'm going to stop the screen share there so that I can then get into the presentation I'm going to give you. Now, as a fitness trainer, you're probably wondering how you can get more clients during the course of this pandemic that's going on. It's a time of absolute chaos for many businesses. Gyms are closed. Fitness trainers that were employed at gyms are half on furlough or not sure if you're on furlough. And if you're not feeling that your income is at risk, you must be sleeping under some kind of rock and you need to wake up. There's a massive change that's happened in commerce, business, industry, politics worldwide right now. And if you're not ready to change and move your business online so you can serve people from home and in the comfort of wherever they're having to isolate, you are going to be struggling in not a few weeks, but maybe a few months. But it's going to take you some time to prepare your business to get there. So this is what I'm here to help you with today. If you're scared about what's happening today, you need to pay attention to this presentation. So many businesses spend a lot of time serving their clients, but not worrying about how to market to their clients. And marketing is the one skill that you as a work from home fitness trainer, fitness coach can learn in your spare time. Now that you're not traveling to work, sitting on the tube or crammed in a bus on the way to work or stuck in traffic, you can use this extra time to sharpen your skill in marketing to your customers. So why I got into the business of using SMS to double businesses' sales was, well, over 20 years ago, I worked in a big mobile company, which was one of the first mobile operators in Africa. And we used SMS extensively for revenue in the business. It took a while for the company to get there because initially, you know, when phones first came out, SMS wasn't configured in the handset. So you couldn't send an SMS to anyone. And then as people figured it out to configure it in the handset, there was still no one else who'd configured it in their handset. So you couldn't message anyone. Until the mobile networks learned that they had to set this all up in the factory. So the SIM arrived in your phone with everything set up so you could just use it. They didn't want to do that because of the cost. They were being charged millions for the setup and the manufacturing. So obviously the accountants were saying, no, we don't want to spend that money. However, then some bright spark realized that there's even more money to make if they configured this all and made it easier for their customers. Now, isn't that typical in any business? And especially in your business, you can make it easier for your customers to be online when you need them to be in contact with your social feeds. The one thing that social media is very poor at is drawing people onto your feed at a specific time. So if you want them on at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night, it's quite hard for social media to do that. But with SMS, it's highly effective. And I'm going to explain to you why just in a few minutes. So SMS is very much like direct response marketing, which has got more than 100-year history. There are people who have made billions. You think of the famous newsletters, the Fleet Street newsletter, Agora Financial. These people make billions off sending direct response marketing. And they use both email and SMS. I grew up in a family that used to race motorbikes. So there was always the smell of ethanol being added to the fuel tank and then racing off around the track. And it's a smell that you associate with excitement and extra horsepower, because when you put ethanol into your fuel, it gives you a couple of extra horsepower. So when you open the taps and you're trying to get ahead of your competition, that's when it makes the difference. Now, SMS is kind of like that, Because if you're trying to squeeze every little bit of extra power out of your marketing coverage, SMS will definitely give you this. So what made me start in SMS was that business unit I worked in the mobile network. Is I got to see the start of a business unit that grew to over £100 million in revenue every year. Can you believe it? From SMS, £100 million. Now, how it worked was the network wanted more revenue, so they were trying to figure out how to get the 88% of the customers on the network who didn't have phone credit to be able to call those who did have phone credit, because they were only making money out of the 12% who actually had phone credit. They were making a lot of money out of that 12%. But if they could increase that just a little bit. Now, this is very much like your business as well. If you are making sales and you're getting people to sign up to your online fitness courses, if you make just a few changes in what you are doing with those people, not the people that aren't signing up yet, you focus on those people and use SMS to draw them into the business at more timeous events, so they're all on time. As I said just now, with social media, you don't really notice the alerts that come on the phone, on the screen. But if an SMS comes, you're going to want to open that thing and get rid of it right away. It's a mental behavior thing that people have got. I'll give you an example why. If you get an SMS from your bank, how long is it going to take you to read it? Did you know that it takes on average less than 3 seconds for a person to open, read, and deal with an SMS, as opposed to half a day with an email? The other thing with email is that half of the email that you send, say you send 100 emails out, 50 of them are going to land in the trash can. Well, wouldn't you like something that can really just crank up the power of your messaging so that you can get 2 people to open your message instead of 1 person? Well, this is what SMS can do. So right now you should be asking, well, what's in this for me? How's it going to affect me and my business? So in your business, you should be asking that. What your business and your customers, everybody have mobile phones. Some people have more than 1 mobile phone, and they spend an incredible amount of time sitting on these mobile phones, scrolling on the feed. There's this whole science being built around how to stop the scroll. But there's a very simple way to do it. As there is in any business, there's usually a simple way just to work on the 1% that's actually generating 99% of your profit. And this is where SMS, short text messaging, is highly appropriate for your business. It will interrupt them. As soon as they hear that beep beep on their phone, they're going to want to see what that SMS is about and deal with it and pay attention to your message. And that's how you get them off the social feed to read your message and deal with it. You send them an SMS, because SMS is not in the social feed. You can't integrate it into the social feed. It's not in those apps. It's embedded in the phone hardware. You can't delete the SMS app off your phone because the manufacturers have built it in. You can't access whatever you need to delete or install SMS on your phone. And because most people have used it for connecting to their bank accounts and their house alarms or their vehicle alarms or their business alerts, they have a much higher attention rate that's given to SMS. So if you compare SMS to email, you're going to find that you've got a 5 times greater opportunity of opening SMS than it's opening email. 5 times more chance of having your messages read if you are using SMS. So why would you not use SMS? So here's what I've got for you. If you want some help for free, then watch out for my post later today when I publish the release of my next 5-day profitable fitness challenge. And you can join it for free. There'll be a link below this video, and you'll see the posts go out on my feed later today where you can find the link to join it. So if you've missed this one, you can keep looking. Watch out my feed, and I'll be online again tomorrow around about 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11 in the morning in the UK. And if there's anything you want to ask, you're welcome to pop a question below the video while I'm live and ask questions about why you should use SMS. Does it cause problems in your business? How would you deal with data privacy and so on? And there's a really easy fix to those things. It's so easy, and it'll protect you for the rest of your business too, because if you hold customer information, and all businesses do, you need to find out what I'm going to share with you so that you are protected. So thank you for watching. And if you want to join the free 5-day profitable fitness challenge, just click the link that I'm going to post below this video.